This video gives us a broad introduction to the concepts of sales order fulfillment, a process you'll be doing in Brightpearl all the time. So what is sales order fulfillment? It's the point at which you decide how to get the goods to your customer, and this can be done in two ways, either creating a goods out note for a warehouse or a dropship purchase order from a supplier. But every sale containing inventory items needs to be fulfilled in one way or another. So we take the sales order on the left-hand side, and we fulfill, which is the green arrow, to create the shipment or a goods out note. Different words for the same thing. The shipment is then transferred to the carrier, where you type in the address details, and then the carrier delivers the goods to the customer. It's the shipment that you print, pick, pack and ship, and there's a separate video that goes into shipment processing in much more detail. One of the reasons we have this separate stage is to allow you to fulfill a sales order in multiple stages. So perhaps, as in this example, from two different warehouses, warehouse 1 and warehouse 2, or maybe at two different times, so you've got half the goods now which can ship, and then half later. There's also the ability to create a dropship purchase order for the sale, and you could do this for items that are out of stock, or always dropship. You send that dropship purchase order to the supplier, who then sends the goods to the customer. So when you're working with sales orders in Brightpearl, you need to see which ones are fulfilled and which ones are not fulfilled. And here you can see three coloured icons, the white one indicating a sale has not yet been fulfilled, the blue one indicating it's been part fulfilled, and the green one saying that it's all fulfilled. And it can be fulfilled either from a dropship purchase order or a goods out note. Fulfilling by creating a goods out note effectively hands the process over to your warehouse team, and they work through a list of goods out notes. You can see these in your Brightpearl account by going Sales, Goods Out Notes, Due to Ship. The creation of the Goods Out Note also decreases on-hand inventory levels by allocating inventory to that particular sales order. If the sale already had inventory allocated to it, of course, there'll be no change. And you can see when inventory has been allocated to a Goods Out Note by clicking the allocated figure on the product list, dropping into the Allocations tab, where we can see under the reference column that these two allocations are due to goods out notes. The bottom one, sale 100,465, the first goods out note, and the top one, sale 100,867, is the second goods out note for that particular sale. This goods out note is open, it's not been processed yet, and the second goods out note is in progress, so it's either been printed, picked or packed. When you ship a goods out note, this is the point at which items are removed from inventory. It also creates the cost of sale accounting entries, updates the sales order ship status, and if you've got any integrated sales channels, it also updates those with a tracking reference. And the ship stage of a goods out note is irreversible, so once it's shipped, it's gone. Here we can see an example of a goods out note for order 100,463. We can see the four different stages involved in processing it: print, pick, pack, and ship. Okay, so there are a number of different ways to fulfill a sales order. You can fulfill from your own warehouse in one consignment, from your own warehouse in multiple consignments, from more than one warehouse, you can drop ship directly from supplier, or you can ship from an outsourced 3PL warehouse, and that's third-party logistics. And finally, the goods could be fulfilled by being picked up by the customer directly. And to see how to fulfill orders in Brightpearl, watch the following videos. We've got fulfillment, batch fulfillment, drop shipping, dealing with items out of stock, working with sales order statuses, and then two videos on shipment processing. And that completes the introduction to sales order fulfillment.